My people, a very sad one. It has come to this at last. Very, very sad. But our sister Adadiolamma has been expelled from the USB cabinet. It was mentioned yesterday by our Deputy Prime Minister, Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. So hear the news. Very, very sad one. But it was inevitable. Listen to this, very, very sad. Listen.
To stop any Biafran from being a Biafran, be you male or female, by your birthright, if you were born in the United States of Biafra, you have the right, you have the privilege to be a Biafran. But at the same time, it is not everyone that is a Biafran is going to participate in the government of Biafra. At the end of the day, actually, less than 2% of Biafrans get involved in the governance of the country. And on that note, some of you may be aware, and some Biafrans may not be aware, that Mary Chika Ike, also known as Adadiolamma, was a member of the United States of Biafra cabinet previously, just as a member on the media department. And then many of you are aware, you may not be aware, that Mary, also known as Adadiolamma, was suspended from the United States of Biafra government because she refused to follow the guidelines of the United States of Biafra. Some of that include staying on her department, not interfering with the sorry, who's talking? Excuse me.
Adadiolamma joined in India.
And you mute yourself. Whoever is talking.
Jesus Christ.
Who is that talking?
Pastor Rose, can you stop that, please?
Pastor Rose, what the hell were you doing there? I'm not happy with Pastor Rose, interrupting the address of our Deputy Prime Minister. Pastor Rose, please, going forward, you must be disciplined. When they are speaking, keep your mic off. Don't make the mistake. Don't assume that your mic is off. No, be disciplined at all time. That's how it's done. Be disciplined at all time. When someone is speaking, you keep shut and keep your mic off. Don't be talking behind. It means you are not paying attentive. Now, this is I wasn't happy about this. You were so callous, talking and shouting. Talking trash. Chimo, chimo, na, chimo, 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 Jesus, chimo. What kind of thought? Please, going forward, those in the cabinet, when our Prime Minister or Deputy Prime Minister is speaking, please be disciplined. Remain disciplined. Don't speak. Don't assume that your mic is off, then you are talking left and right. Be disciplined. Please, I'm begging you all. Be disciplined. Let's continue.
That's Pastor Rose. Is that because
again, as I was saying, please, if you want to talk, you mute yourself. Again, sorry for that interruption. Please, we don't need things like that happening when somebody is talking. Again, as I was saying before, Miss Mary Chika Ike, also known as Adadiolamma, was a member of the Brigade media team. She was suspended from the United States of Biafra cabinet because she continues to interfere with activities that are not in line with her job as a media person. And she also continued to exhibit behaviors that are inconsistent with the members of the cabinet of the United States of Biafra. Because of that, she was suspended for 60 days. And in the midst of that suspension, the government also have realized that this individual, Mary Chika Ike, also known as Adadiolamma, has consistently continued to exhibit herself and carry out activities that are not in line with not just the United States of Biafra citizens, but also the cabinet members. On that note, from today, March 15, 2025, Mary Chika Ike, also known as Adadiolamma, has been expelled from anything government of the United States of Biafra. This also applies to any role she holds, any action she plays, anywhere or in any organization that has to deal with the United States of Biafra. The Otunoko Ezinụlọ, which she was a member, is giving between now and next week fundraising 7 days to either remove her from that organization to maintain the respect that this government have for that organization, but failure to do that, all of them will be expelled as a body, as an organization, to have any affiliation or any connection with the United States of Biafra. So thank you so much, Biafrans. That is the announcement that I want to make today, 3/15/2025. Mary Chika Ike, also known as Adadiolamma, has been expelled from the United States of Biafra. All our Biafra's defense forces, security, Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Defense Force, all of them are, from this moment today, banned from talking to Mary Ike, also known as Adadiolamma. Any member of the Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Defense Force, security defense that have any interaction attending to the government with Adadiolamma will also be expelled from the United States of Biafra. Thank you so much, Dr. Agi. You can go ahead from here.
Oh, very, very sad. My fellow Biafrans, I saw this coming. I did all I could to advise my sister to tread with caution. When she, insulted the government the other time and she apologized, I was the first to make a video where I said, Adadiolamma, cry no more. Your sins have been forgiven. Go and sin no more. The DPM has forgiven you. Because I understood what it means to go against the government. An individual going against the government. It is a privilege for you to be in the cabinet of the government. It is a privilege that when the government or cabinet, they are making a speech, when the deputy prime minister or prime minister is making a speech, you interrupt them and you do your exhortations. It was a privilege. I was hoping you don't allow it to get into your head. You allow your viewers to mislead you. They made you feel bigger than the deputy prime minister. They made you feel bigger than the government of Biafra. That was a mistake. Yes, you were suspended for 2 weeks, for 60 days, and so what? Suspension is normal. Suspension is normal. Just like in a workplace. Sometimes you get a query. A query for not doing something the right way or not for following, a guideline in carrying out a project. They query you. You might get a verbal warning or a written warning. That doesn't mean, that's the end of the world. It just means be cautious, but take caution. I'm not happy about this because I knew it will come to this. We have to be careful. We now have a government. We have a government now. This is not an Omona meeting where you can interrupt and insult somebody and you think the next day everything is okay. No. There are policies. There are things that you must follow. Guidelines. Principles, guidelines, guidance that you must follow. It's very, very sad that has come to this stage. But, what can I say now? What can I say? Because they try to keep this in-house. But our sister took it personal. She felt offended that she was suspended for 60 days. And she said, oh, she doesn't care. In fact, she, but it's very, very sad. It's very, very sad. I saw her yesterday at the fundraising with Oge Nkere and all those things. A same lady who said she would never follow Oge Nkere, that she swore that she would never follow Oge Nkere. But she has gone back to her words. And doing that was the ultimate no-no. To call a spade a spade. That was the ultimate no-no. Very, very sad.
So, we are in a very, very dangerous stage. I say a very dangerous stage in this struggle. Everyone, instead of taking the negative side. Like I've said, a lot of things have gone wrong, which could have propelled suspension of many people here for this Biafra to come. So do not think that you are in a position where you can now control the media and you can do anyhow with any staff appointed by the government, including yourself. Do not think that you are in a position where you can now control the media and you can do anyhow with any staff appointed by the government, including yourself. You are in a position where you can now control the media and you can do anyhow with any staff appointed by the government, including yourself. So this particular one is going to you directly. You must respect the other authorities in this government as a minister of communication. As a minister of communication. And that has happened. So that has happened severally. You know that in this space, for example,
If we are in a program and the COS is in charge, that's you are just telling us now. You never told us all this before, and we are just hearing it now, and we accept it now that we have had it. If we are in a program and the COS is in charge, that's you are just telling us now. You never told us all this before, and we are just hearing it now, and we accept it now that we have had it. Program and the COS is in charge. That's you are just telling us now. You never told us all this before, and we are just hearing it now, and we accept it now that we have had it. Now, if the COS is to shut down the program based on the program that they had at hand, we the media team think so. We have ordered like things.
Was my people, 46 people here. I have never had any cabal with anybody. People, 46 people here. I have never had any cabal with anybody. Greeting, how did this thing become evil? That you are now calling my name 100 times.
Now let me tell you that the COS never called me about you. The comment I made now was the comment that I made because of this message you sent. And I did not have the time to read everything everybody wrote there. You know, I saw Nena, I saw Ruby, The only person I read. One thing is that listen, COS did not call me.
I am not happy. PM, I'm not happy with you.
All right.
You have biased me.
All right. If you're not happy with me, you can go. If you're not happy with me, I'll just apologize.
I will not go because this agitation is not for anybody.
All right. So
for my children and my grandchildren. Happy. PM, I'm not happy with you.
All right.
I am not happy. PM, I'm not happy with you.
All right.
You have biased me.
All right. If you're not happy with me, you can go. If you're not happy with me, I'll just apologize.
I will not go because this agitation is not for anybody.
All right. So
for my children and my grandchildren.
To you, right?
Push me up.
Members don't have this opportunity to talk to themselves. How will issues be clarified? I have no cabat, and I did not call anybody to put me up to write anything. Be clarified. I have no cabat. 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 And I did not call anybody to put me up to write anything. I have no cabat. And I did not call anybody to put me up to write anything.